In spite of your selfish ways, there is a beautiful soul in there somewhere.
Hallelujah, and I'm a God, so when you see me say hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Jesus of Nazareth.
I'm a God, so when you see me say hallelujah.
I'm destined to be here.
How far would you go to prove you're somebody? Well, this brother named Clarence in this film, that nigga almost went to the deep end to prove he was somebody. But he's a down on his luck brother in the 33 Jerusalem AD years. And we're going to talk about not if the movie is good, but how good was the movie. Unlike some people that go and do movie reviews and read scripts and always look for the bad, I look for the good. And we're going to discuss the good right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month, I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's going on, y'all? It's the all knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful. Just damn all everything. Sexy as hell host of this channel, Lamont Tyson, bringing you a life game review on this fine movie called The Book of Clarence that starred an all-star cast. When I say all-star cast, folks, LaKeith Stanfield as Clarence, the main character. He also has a twin brother named Thomas, but that is LaKeith Stanfield. Omar Sy is Barabos, Anna Dopp as Clarence's love interest, and this cast was beautiful black folks in a beautiful black Jerusalem. RJ Slider as Elijah. You guys might know him from Stranger Things. David Awunle, he was John the Baptist, a John the Baptist that was slapping Negroes. Michael Ward as Judas Iscariot. Alfre Woodard played Mother Mary, legend. Tiana Taylor as Mary Magdalene. Caleb McLaughlin as Zeke. And of course, my boy James McElroy as Pontius Pilate. And Benedict Cumberbatch as Benjamin. Nicholas Pinnock was Jesus. And the story, basically, like I said already, it revolves around Clarence, LaKeith Stanfield. He's the headliner. Well, before I even do that, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the director, the writer, the producer, and the man doing the music. Damn, this guy getting 1,100 checks. Jeymes Samuel, my people. The real life brother of Seal the singer, and it's no wonder that this brother has such a great soundtrack on everything he's been in. Take a listen to this, folks. His filmography includes music from all this stuff I'm about to tell you about. He was the executive music producer for Arctic Dogs, executive music consultant for The Great Gatsby, and he did his debut film, The Harder They Fall, and we all know how much we like that. And now here he is up here with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kid Cudi, and all kinds of folks doing music. So shout out to that brother. Stage name The Bullets. He did a great job with this film, and we're going to talk about it as we go through this. But like I was saying, it stars LaKeith Stanfield. He's Clarence. And careful, there are going to be some minor spoilers. And basically, this brother's down on his luck. The movie starts out with him having a race against Tiana Taylor's character, Mary. And that pretty much set the tone for how life was going to be for this dude. No matter how far he goes, he's going to hit barriers because he gets his ass beat in that race. And he borrowed the money to get the horse and the chariot. That's what he did. He borrowed the money to get the horse and the chariot, thinking he was going to beat Tiana. They run across Gypsy land and they get darted the fuck up. And he loses. That's just the beginning of his problems. So now he owes Jedediah the Terrible, who, if you follow my channel, you have watched my reviews of BMF. The brother who played Lamar is the actor playing Jedediah the Terrible, and he knocks the shit out the park. Everybody did good on the acting. So if you're going to see talented acting, look no further than this movie. But the plot takes this man on several turns to try to overcome this debt that he owes Mr. Terrible, who will kill your ass. And I enjoyed how they showed us Mr. Terrible's lair, was like an old school whorehouse. Oops, I'm sorry. That's not the right terminology to use nowadays. An old school brothel. And they had one chick in there. She didn't have no big old tit old bitties, but she had some blue nipple bitties, and they was looking blue as if she was Mystique from X-Men. But anyway, we got Clarence on this journey. We learned that his brother's one of the apostles. And the brother thinks that Clarence is a nobody. And deep down on the inside, Clarence thinks he's a nobody. But what happened was the brother stepped out on Clarence and his mama, who was ill, and Clarence, unfortunately, is in love with the sister of Jedediah the Terrible. And so to get out of this debt, this man goes on all kinds of things, you know, a snake oil salesman, basically back in the Jesus Christ days. He first, ladies and gentlemen, tries to, in book 1, because they do break the story down in books 1, 2, 3, and so forth. In book 1, he tries to go and get saved and washed in the waters of Lake Minnetonka by John the Baptist. And what was so funny about that scene was John the Baptist knew he wasn't ready to be saved, and he kept slapping that ass right across the face, pow, pow, pow. But eventually, he baptized him, but he tried to drown him. I was like, damn, John the Baptist. Well, you know, that really ain't going to work. And so he go on to a new plan. New plan is he needs to become one of the apostles, the 13th apostle. So he goes to his brother and the people in the apostle crew, and they basically tell him, nah, we're not letting you in, dude. You just doing this just to get in good, okay? And they say, if you really want to get in, go get some slaves. So he goes and meet basically one guy that is going to wind up becoming a great, great ally to this guy, an Umbaku nigga, immortal nigga. The only way this nigga can die is if you slash his heel. So he goes to this place where he's got to save these fighting slaves, and he meets this guy who he could have killed. And what's ironic about this fight, when you think of Clarence, you don't necessarily think that he can fight, especially when they pull out the M'Baku nigga out of the depths of hell in that fighting ring. And guess what? He can fight. And so he fights, he frees this guy, goes back to the apostles. They still ain't letting him in. So now he's got an idea that, you know what? Because I'm an atheist, I don't believe in this God crap, I need to become the new apostle. And damn it, he tries that. And so the first thing he tries to do is go learn from Jesus' mother, who basically told him, have faith, because my son is real. He's not buying it. And so he goes out on the street, folks, and he starts pretending like he's making miracles. He's out here got people rising from the dead. He's got people who was blind. All of a sudden they can see and they cross-eyed as hell. And he's doing all these miracles, but ladies and gentlemen, it's staged. And the people that know him closely know it's staged. But he did make enough money to get out of debt. But do you think that he went and done the right thing with that? Nah, not really. And to make the long story short without spoiling everything, he goes on to meet Pontius Pilate, who, you know, Jesus Christ is a thorn in his side. And Pontius Pilate tells him, you bring me Jesus Christ, I will let you up out of this thing. I won't kill you. You're going to be good to go. And that's all the spoiling I'm going to give y'all. But it is a good movie. It's got some laughs. And I'm going to talk about everything I like. Everything I loved about this movie was the acting, the unconventional approach to a biblical story, trying to blend it with humor and drama with a modern take on ancient themes. Excellent. Did a good job with that. Again, the music, Jeymes Samuel, dude is a genius. I'm surprised he had his brother up here doing some Seal songs. Music was great. Beautiful cast. Black, beautiful Jerusalem. Loved it. Of course, James McElroy, that's my boy. He did a good job. Mr. Cumberbatch did a great job. The acting is perfect. You ain't going to go wrong with the acting. Now I got to get to some of the things I didn't like, and it really wasn't but two. Some of the pacing might lose you somewhere around book 2. A little bit. Pacing might lose you. It didn't lose me, but I could see where some people might have a beef with the pacing. I can see where some people might have a little bit of a struggle with the way they tried to blend the jokes with the deeper themes, and sometimes they didn't execute it the way they wanted them to, or not landing the way they should. If there's any knocks, I think those would be the only two knocks someone who's being objective about the film would have. Other than that, and it is kind of long, but it's not long in the manner of it's unbearable. You're not having fun while you're there. You're enjoying this story that Clarence is going on and his brother. And you're trying to figure out what's going to happen. What's going to happen when we get Jesus? What's going to happen when he reveals himself? What's going to happen with Benedict Cumberbatch's character, who we see sprinkled very early in the movie often, and you know something is going to happen with him. And so, ladies and gentlemen, overall, if you want to go see something that's fun, that's going to take some time, give you some laughs, but also make you think about morality, self-discovery, maybe challenge some of the things you have about faith, damn it, this is your movie. I would go see it. And on a life gain scale, 0 to 10, 10 being it's terrible, 0 being it's terrible, 10 being it's great, this movie gets a solid 8 on the life gain scale. Definitely go see it. And what is my measuring stick as a 40-something-year-old person with 2 kids and one of them being 5 months old? If I made it through a movie and didn't fall asleep, you know it's something you gotta seek. That's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, go get yourself that life gain. Go support my brother out there, Jeymes Samuel, doing the thing, doing big damn things. Movie is good, acting is good. LaKeith Stanfield, you nailed it. Everybody on this cast, you nailed it. Take it from your boy Lamont Tyson, who keeps it real. And until that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.